What's going on, guys? It's your boy here, TheChrisPhoenix. Doing as my good buddy, the 420 Goon, will be doing. Chilling on this late night at midnight. But anyway, alright, so I'm going to try and make this short and sweet as possible. I don't want to make this like a 9-minute, 10-minute, hell, 15-minute video. Because my cam starts to act up and stuff. And I kind of said the same stuff over and over again, so I don't want to be repetitive. But, I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Usually I do, like, oh, I'm going to call it this, but, whatever. Alright, so I know people lately, especially late Monday night, were making a lot of videos, basically ranting, and basically saying, oh well, this is the same thing over and over again, and I'm not going to call you out, I'm not going to say, well, shut up, I'm just going to be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, it is repetitive, I understand that, but I've said this before, guys, wait till July, it's WWE, I knew something like this was going to happen, especially when, well, first of all, we're in June. Second of all, WWE's, being lazy, obviously. And three, you have, stars that usually are in the main event. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, WTF, where the hell are they, Orton getting suspended, Jericho getting suspended, even though he's coming back next week. Yeah, buddy. And then, Rey Mysterio, if he ever comes back. We just got Alberto Del Rio back, I know he was only out for like a week, but still, a loss is a loss. So, it's just, okay, like, for example, alright, I'm a Dolph Ziggler fan, and I know a lot of people lately are, not saying jumping on the Dolph Ziggler bandwagon, but I'm saying, no, all of a sudden the Dolph Ziggler fans going to know, like, oh, I'm here, but, how he's supposed to take him serious, for example, before No Way Out, oh, he became number one contender, okay, cool, but here's a problem, him and his buddy, or I guess no, ex-buddy, Jack Swagger got their butts kicked from freaking like Kofi Kingston or R-Truth. How are we gonna take this guy seriously, beating a guy like Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship on pay-per-view? So, that's just the issue with WWE right now, and obviously though, with John Laurinaitis being fired, it seems like now that they're trying to do like kind of like tryouts type of deal to be the new Raw and SmackDown GM. They had Mick Foley this week. Probably gonna have like Vicky Guerrero or someone next week. Then I guess I won't be surprised if they have like I don't know, maybe like Stephanie the next week, and then like William Regal, or guys, if I see Mike Adamle, I am like, no, not Jeff Harvey, no. Sorry, it's just whenever freaking Mike Adamle, and hell, rumor is freaking. Oh, they might bring the anonymous general manager for 1 week only, and I quote. Oh, fuck. Anywho, so, again, guys, there is some positives in the company right now. They're building up young stars like Damian Sandow, Sin Cara, Ryback, Otis Clay. Sure, a lot of those guys are, in, squash matches right now, and I'm not a huge fan of squash matches, let's face it, none of us really are. But, I mean, if they weren't facing those guys, who would they be facing? They'd be facing, oh, let's have JTG, oh, let's have Heath Slater, oh, let's have Drew McIntyre, it's like, but still, they're building up young guys, they're building up the tag team division, they're bringing back Primo and Epico, the primetime players are, the hottest tag team now in WWE, they're getting a lot of attention, Darren Young and Title Studio, that's cool to see. The Divas division, well, I don't know. I mean, I was questioning myself. What happened to the big booty bitch? Eve Torres. But apparently, I guess she's doing some charity TV show thing for NBC, and she's representing some charity or whatnot. So I guess she's not gonna be on TV in a while. God damn it, I missed that big booty bitch. So, who's going to face Layla? I have no idea. I don't know when Karma's coming back. It's just a lot of question marks right now in WWE. It's kind of like, I was playing, nerd, Batman Arkham City earlier, and, when I think of question marks, I think of the Riddler. It's like the riddle, what is WWE going to do now type of deal. But, they can, I'm telling WWE, they can get a storyline just like that out of nowhere, even though despite TNA doing very well recently, in my opinion, my honest opinion actually, and a lot of people are not talking about this either. The WWE Championship, yeah, it seems like okay, winner gets AJ still kind of, but at the same time, it's still a good storyline. I give props to AJ. She's doing a great job. I think doing this whole storyline, and along with of course Kane, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan. So You know, it's interesting. It's a storyline we haven't seen in a while, especially for the WWE Championship. I wish it was, promoted more and got more attention than, whatever John Cena's doing, because my good buddy Chase Oliver said this, and I agree with him completely. You don't overshadow the WWE Championship unless it's a not a fantasy match, but a dream match. Like Cena and Rock, dream match. Cena and Brock Lesnar, dream match. Cena and Big Show is not a fucking dream match. Neither is Cena and John Laurinaitis. Of course, they're building up Triple H and Lesnar at SummerSlam. I'm sure many of us could see that a mile away a few weeks ago, maybe about a month or two ago. But let's face it, we'd be interested into that. They've already building up one match till SummerSlam, so that's good, obviously. And maybe John Cena could face a guy like Chris Jericho. I mean, Jericho and Cena have had good matches in the past. Have Cena dominated most of those matches? But hey, it's John Cena. The guy who sells the most merchandise. The franchise guy. Why? Because the guy that's been there for 10 years and still loyal to the company, and again, sells the most merchandise still. I believe he still does, unless CM Punk all of a sudden overshadowed him in the last 365 days. However, and of course, two guys. Also, I mentioned about Randy Orton, the Jericho thing. People were asking, where's Miz? Miz is filming Marine 3 in freaking Vancouver, Canada. Don't ask why I know this. It's called Twitter. Anyway. So who knows when he's gonna come back. And, that's about it, you guys. Basically, yes, think of it as a roller coaster. It's going slow right now, but out of nowhere, it's gonna go really fast and you enjoy the ride. So anyway, I'm not giving up. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Subscribe above. Tell your parents, your family, whatever about me. Anyway, catch you later.